seeing this sort of thing from close by, especially the atmosphere, the vibe, the buzz. I think that's kind of what you take away.
David Cameron's speech, he just made it so relevant and it just seemed so practical and doable, so I'm actually looking forward to next year's elections.
This is by far the most captivating of his speeches that I've ever seen before.
You hear about these policies and you read about these policies. By actually hearing about it in person, you actually think, oh wow, this could make a difference in my life. This could actually change Britain for the good for the future.
Our young people must know that this is a country where if you put in, you will get out. Here is some hope. Here is a chance to get on and make something of your lives. That is our message to young people in Britain today.
Today's been about giving young people from different backgrounds the opportunity to come and experience the Conservative Party Conference, to try and get a foot in the door, meet with the right kind of people, understand the personality types of the kind of politicians that are leading our country, and be able to relate to them, ask them questions, have interactive sessions with them.
Engagement in politics is the absolute bedrock of participatory democracy.
You get to the heart of politics in a conference. Who are the people? What are the issues? What's exercising people? What's the government likely to do next?
The future of the country and their future is being decided every single day in politics. And it's important to engage in that and be a part of that so they can help write their own future.
Getting involved in the political process, expressing your view, listening to what other people have to say, reconciling different views are all the absolute centrepiece of what we have to do.
The other thing is it's incredible fun, actually.
What inspired you to get involved in politics?
I just felt that it's a good thing to get involved in. If there's no point in sort of sitting there in your armchair, in my opinion, and sort of saying, look, I don't like this, I don't like that, I think this could be better. It's better to actually get up and do something yourself.
What's your aim within the Conservative Party?
To be able to serve in the government, but especially in the cabinet, because you can, at that level, you can come up with an idea and it makes a huge difference. For me, the aim in politics is just that, is to build a better country.
Nothing comes easy. There is no reward without effort, no wealth without work, no success without sacrifice, and we credit the British people with knowing these things too. But I want a country where young people aren't endlessly thinking, what can I say in 140 characters, but what does my character say about me?
It takes a lot of hard work, determination, I think, to get into any career that you want, whether it's politics or not. I think you just have to be really confident and keep going for it and not be put off.
He said, look, if you're going to give up and say, oh, well, look, it's hard, can't do it, there's not enough people of A, that are young, B, that are from an ethnic minority, you're never going to get anywhere. Seeing someone like him, seeing David Cameron speak live, it's in a sense inspired me.
Previously I used to think, getting into politics, it's such a distant thing, but now they made it very realistic by empowering the youth and actually showing them that there isn't that big gap.
I want to tell all the people that I know, all my close-knit friends, about my experience, tell them how I'm starting to get involved in politics.
And I think Patchwork is really leading the way in creating opportunities for young people, and hopefully we can widen our network and get more people involved.
It's getting this sort of access to these MPs, getting that face time, putting you in touch, because at the end of the day, it all comes down to what do you want.
If it's possible and if the policies are there and the party's there for us to make a difference with, and there are people like Sajid Javid who's come from a very humble background and is now in the cabinet, then the sky's the limit, really.
That is the British spirit. It's there in our ordinary days as well as in our finest hours. This is a great country and we can be greater still, because history is not written for us, but by us in the decisions that we make today. This party is the trade union for children from the poorest estates and the most chaotic homes. This party is the union for the young woman who wants an apprenticeship, for the teenagers who want to make something of their lives. These are the people that we are fighting for, and that is why we're going to finish what we have begun.
Get involved 2015.